I think it's like I think for every positive, there's like, there's like a dark side to it. So I think a lot of people have thought about making evidence-based decisions, right? And we talk a lot about that. And that's tied to like customer evidence-based decisions. I think what I've seen is like a weird kind of like pull towards needing everything to be statistically significant and like tested, like A/B testing everything. And I feel like we're beginning a little bit to like miss the forest from the trees, right? Which is, it's not actually about, I think people are over kind of like pivoting on like the method, like, oh, I'm going to A/B test these two things. It's like, no, but like, why did you choose those two things? And how did you decide that you were going to choose those things? So like those web analytics, um, A/B testing, like all of like surveying, even like these are really great tools. Like looking for customer evidence. I'm a huge understanding usage patterns. I'm a huge fan of that. But like getting so fixated in all of that that you actually, one, can't make decisions because like you're like, you have like analysis paralysis is a problem. And too often that you're like overly dependent on this data. And ironically, I think a lot of people look for this data and are like fixated on it, and they still make decisions. Like the one question I ask people is, would you make this, like, what decision do you think you should make? And like, what data, would the data actually, would getting you data make you make a different decision? And often if you ask yourself that question, the answer is no. Like I know most of the time, I think we know what answer we want, and we're just looking for confirming evidence in the data. And so I think that's the dark side and the kind of negative trend in like these analytics tools and in any type of sort of like experimentation.